Hello everyone, and welcome back to another amazing Tears of the Kingdom video. Today I'll be sharing with you 10 Tears of the Kingdom things that you must try out after you've beat the game. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe so that way you don't miss out on any new content. Thanks, and let's get started. Number 10. So you probably either think this is boring or think you've already done it, but you'd be surprised by how much fun exploring the Zelda world can be. The Zelda world is huge, with so many details that no one could comprehend them all in one gameplay. After beating Ganon for the 5th time, I thought that I had done pretty much everything in the world. But the amount of places that I've forgotten to swim, run, and glide through are crazy. The developers of Zelda really remembered to fill in every inch of space when making their world. So even though you think that you've explored everything, be sure to check your hero's path mode to see where you have yet to go. Number 9. Although some people don't consider Tears of the Kingdom beaten until you've done everything, this includes things like getting all the paragliders, killing all the mini-bosses, and getting 100% completion, I also find that many people just go straight for Ganon and forget about all the little stuff. I literally spent hours of gameplay forgetting that I had my own personal farm in Hateno Village. Every moment counts, including the small ones. Number 8. Surprisingly, revisiting the Great Sky Islands has a huge payback. Not only are they beautiful, and you can get more chests and crates now that you have the parachute and the sages, but they're also an exclusive place that carries some very exclusive items. Not only do the Zonai have many creations here that you would not normally see anywhere else, except maybe occasionally the depths, it's a great place to get construct material, since this is their most frequent spawn location. Also, if you're keen on filling out the compendium, which I may talk about later, then this place has many exclusive animals and monsters that you're going to only find on the Great Sky Islands themselves. I personally find it really worthwhile to take a look. Plus, spoiler warning, there is some very interesting things on the top of the Temple of Time, so going at least once is worth it. Number 7. As I said before, filling out the compendium can be actually quite fun. I've had a lot of joyful hours trying to get the perfect shots for every item. Although it may seem boring at first, setting up little shots and creatively filling out your own slots actually has its own kind of thrill. I was never very keen on using the camera, but now that I have the compendium to fill, it's actually a lot more useful. Number 6. For those of you that are new to my videos, you might be surprised by this next choice. I actually find pretending to be part of the other races, that being the Gerudo, Gorons, Zora, and Rito, very fun. I like to dress up and explore their villages for secrets I might not have found previously. For those of you who like to skip straight to the boss, this is especially relevant. I love talking to the NPCs and exploring different outcomes in their villages. I personally think Nintendo made exploring these places that much more fun. And if you still aren't convinced, maybe try checking out one of my other videos. I have a whole series on pretending to be each of the races. Number 5. Although expensive, making your own dream house near Terrytown can be fun. You get to pick any sorts of rooms you want and mix and match them. I've seen some pretty interesting houses. If you're good at killing monsters, then you can collect a bunch of rare monster parts to pay for all the expenses. Then you can experiment and find which rooms will suit your needs best, because most of them actually have some pretty good uses. Number 4. Collecting all the armor sets can be quite an adventure. Not only will you need a lot of rubies for the ones you can buy, but the ones that you can't are pretty hard to get. My personal favorite adventure was when I was getting Majora's Mask. I had to kill a bunch of Lionels for it. But afterwards, you get the effects and the good looks. Hey, before number 3, be sure to like and subscribe if you love playing Zelda. Number 3. Finding every stable in the Zelda world. This seems extensive and useless, but actually has its perks. Not only is it a great way to rack up some more shrines, if you can't find them, but it's also more teleportation points, more places to stock up on food and whatever other materials are lying around, and more places to grab or board horses from, which can be useful if you like riding horses. Plus, if you're out to explore every cool place in Hyrule, then you're going to want to find the stables. Another perk is the people who read the newspapers. They often talk about places and side quests, so you can actually get a hint as to where you might want to go next. Number 2. If you don't know already, although hard to get, Majora's Mask lets any monster think that you are one of them. Remember that this doesn't include mini-bosses and, for some reason, choo-choos and keys. If you are like me and prefer to use strategies other than brute force to fight monsters, Majora's Mask is also a great battle tool. One of my favorite all-time Zelda videos is one made by Monster Maze about, well, monsters. If you like this prospect, definitely check him out. And number 1 is, drumroll please, subscribing to me! I'm just kidding, but be sure to do it if you want to. It helps out a ton. Thanks! Now for the real number 1. Although I myself have never really been able to do glitches, not even the moon jump one from Breath of the Wild, I know a lot of people who can do glitches, and can do them pretty well too. In fact, a lot of YouTubers have discovered glitches. That's how we all know what they are. If you're up for a real challenge, you can maybe try to discover some of your own and share them with your Zelda-loving friends. And maybe teach me how to do a few glitches in the process. That'd be great. Well, there you have it, folks. 10 fun, silly, and exciting things to do after beating Tears of the Kingdom. If you liked this video and want to support, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. I appreciate everyone's support in helping me make these videos. Bye!